So, 7th drop, as Yuri Kolskata. We have to find Hisoka Hisoka Kurosawa. So the main chick that's, we've still been after for a while. So, Yuri finds Miu in the Shrine of Ephemeral, but not Hisoka. Yuri's final hope is to follow the river upstream, where she found the camera obscura to its source, the Lake of the Departed. Looks like we're still good. So let's start the episode. Yuri managed to rescue Miu from the Shrine of the Ephemeral, but obtained no new information about Hisoka. The only clues she has are a photograph found in the camera obscura and the vision she saw when she touched Hisoka's charm. These led Yuri to believe that Hisoka is somewhere upstream. Clinging to this last hope of finding her friend, Yuri heads towards the Lake of the Departed, located on Mount Hikami's summit. Oh my god, we're going to the top. Which is terrifying. I found Miu, but I've made no progress with finding Hisoka. This is all I have to go on, this photo and the vision I saw when I touched Hisoka's charm. She was standing in water. There's a lake on the summit of Mount Hikami. It's called the Lake of the Departed. Hisoka might be there. Right, and there's also like 15 different fucking places where she could be, considering, God, the shining, the shining on the doorknob is so weird. Considering this place has a ton of bodies of water. But anyway, yeah, if you look at the door that's right in front of us, not the one directly in front of us, but to the right, you can see the door handle kind of flicker when I do this. You see it shining a bit? That's so fucking weird. But that's pretty cool game design, because again, it lets you know, oh yeah, there's a doorknob here. Which we came into this area last time, and this is where we fought like a few ghosts. But there's usually things to pick up, and this is where we, there was lightning and stuff, there was a storm, the power went out, the circuit breaker had flipped, and we had to like turn it back on. But there's always things to get usually, so it's always great to explore. Oh, right, and before I forget, this coming up, and then enhancements. Oh no, not this. This. We have to improve our loader. We have so many fucking points, which is great. There we go. So now we are maxed out. We reload about as quickly as we can reload, which is great. And then this spare power absorb. I mean, I don't care too much about this, but we want more output. We want to be able to do as much damage as possible and to reload as fast as possible. Sensor doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it's cool, but, these two are a lot more useful, and that's why these two are the most expensive to upgrade, if I recall. So right now, if we try to take a picture, that's not too bad. Before, it would take a lot longer. So if I just take a picture, that's fine. That takes like about a second and a half, just about. If we go to this one, not too bad. This one is the slowest to reload, but it's still much faster. This is about as fast as these two were before the full upgrades. And then this one is the quickest, or one of the quickest. So we're doing pretty well in terms of reload and fighting back capabilities. Now, if we can just do a lot more damage with the survival knife shots, then it'll be really great. The Type 7, is it? Yeah, the Type 7 film. That way, we can save most of our ammo or most of our heavy-hitting ammo for bosses. And we can, take care of all the, like, menial fights with just, like, without wasting too much ammo. And also finishing them rather quickly. I don't believe there's anything down there. There isn't. We could go in here and check the seats real quick, just in case there might be something, but I doubt it. There is not. Okay, back out we go. Alright, so time to be atmospheric again, so gonna be a little quiet. Or a little more quiet. Can you imagine a hand reaches out from within the wall and just grabs us? Hey Mina, thanks for stopping by as well. Hopefully you've been well. Even though it's like almost your bedtime, hopefully you don't get scared too much. Oh, actually, we're already cursed. That's bad. Well, it will be. Oh, okay. Sure. But yeah, we're currently being affected by the black water, it seems. If you look at the bottom right, we've got that little... Oh. We have the little lotus mark. Otherwise, we would just be... well, wet, right? You would see a little water droplet, and that would be filling up, and then it would just be full. But it seems like... oh, no, sorry. If we were branded, the lotus would be red. Right, that's what it was. Let me check the map real quick. So there are things to check down here. So let's quickly look at this area. We're probably not going to be able to go through here or here, because she'll be like, I have to go into the shrine and blah, 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 blah. So we'll check these areas just for goodies, and then we'll come back. And I'll try to speed up a little bit. So that we don't spend 2 hours on the chapter like we were before. Nope, never mind. So she did say we can't continue. Yeah, that's the best type of experience. Watching this game, like, as soon as it's, like, dark out, with headphones in a dark room, it's the best. So we can go that way. In that case, let's grab... oh, wait a minute. Did we come from that way? Oh no, that is another path, my bad. Okay, well, let's grab this item up here and then we'll proceed. I knew it. Oh, and I let go like a little too late. And some Type 90 film. They really want us to like use that a little bit more. Okay. She's not gonna want to go into the shrine anyways, right? Okay, let's move on. Let's perambulate briskly this way. Considering how she jogs. So that is a check. Rope has been strung between two large cedars. I was like, what's that word? It's like, oh yeah, a tree. So as you can see, we're doing a fuck ton more damage. If you pay attention to the point, the second number that you see is the actual damage we do. True, this wouldn't be happening if she just minded her own business, but this is her business actually. She works for a company, or well, she works for a literal business whose entire like You know, line of work is to use like soul readings and spirit talks to find individuals that are missing. But they kind of stopped doing that because they got too dangerous. And right now we have to find our mentor, basically, who went missing in the mountains because of, well, a missing person case that we went on. So this is probably their last adventure doing this. And they're just gonna go back to being like, oh, well, we can help you find other stuff and talk to ghosts, but we can't find them for you anymore. Yeah, I'm sure she fucking loves doing this. Because I mean, if you put yourself in her shoes, right? If you were, you know, a girl that was about to commit suicide, and then someone comes and rescues you. Did we check that corner? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Imagine you're a girl that was about to commit suicide, and then someone comes up from behind you, and, like, not rescues you, but, you know, kind of saves you a bit. Actually, I'll let this play and then I'll explain it. Was that it? Yeah, seems like it. Okay. But yeah, imagine... I should actually swap back to this. Imagine you're a girl that was about to commit suicide by jumping off a cliff into the ocean below, and someone comes and rescues you. Never mind, hold on. But yeah, as you can see, those fights are going a lot more quickly compared to before. But yeah, so again, imagine you're a girl that wants to commit suicide by jumping off a cliff into the waters below, and someone comes and rescues you. They put their arms around you, they make you feel the warmth that you haven't felt in years, and she saves you from wanting to, well, kill yourself. Which then results in you realizing, or well, one of the reasons, at least so far, that it's been implied that you want to do this is because you can see ghosts. And she helps you understand that there are people like you out there who can also do that. And they put their powers to good use in the sense of, you know, or by starting a business to help others either reconnect with their loved one to some extent, or to help them, like, find them, in this case, when they do the missing person cases. But they kind of stopped doing that because they got a little too freaky deaky. But yeah, I just realized we're also in a graveyard. Like, all of these are tombstones. Yeah, she is very wet. Just like a lot of the ghosts that we're going to be encountering here. Yeah, we're like drenched. If you look at our like shoulders here, you can see our shirt is wet, you can see our shoulders are wet. We're also wading through water, it's raining out. So yeah, our character is gonna get super wet. Literally. So we wanna... Oh. There's two of them now. The other one's over there. And now moved. There we go. Nice. I see. They try to revive each other. Interesting. I still want to go here, but I keep finding other ghosts. Sorry. Let me move a little more quickly. Mind you, we're also in waist-high water, which is quite uncomfortable, I bet. Rare stone. God damn it. I needed one more fucking shot too. God fucking damn it, dude. Also, Prismatic Queen, thanks so much for the follow. I forgot to look to my right and see that. I was a little distracted by the ghost that we just fought that were trying to kill us. Forgot to read the notifications. That's my bad. Okay, let's go this way for realsies now. Yeah, so the game is getting a little bit harder now. Not because it's a difficult game, but because I'm stubborn and I don't want to heal. Wait, it's not this way, right? No, it's not. Because I'm stubborn and I don't want to heal in between fights. Like we took that fight on with like 30% HP. Come on, I fucking dodged that. Get the fuck out of here. Whom Steven are you? And another one of these? It is this way, right? No, it's back this way. The other thing is, I try to go for as many fatal frames as I can, as I can muster. There seems to be another way to go, though. Yeah. Oh. The lantern line path ends suddenly. I wonder where it used to lead to. So we can't go this way. But yeah, I try to go for the fatal frames as much as I can, which, if you don't remember, it's when the camera starts, blinking red and starts beeping because they're about to attack you. When you do that, you stun them, and then you basically get a few seconds to take as many pictures as you want, or as you can, to then wombo combo them. So before I upgraded the reload time, the seconds were about 1. We'd get like 1 second. It was like 1.1 second, and then it ticks down to like 0.7, 0.3, and you could get like four shots in, right? But now we get like 1.5 seconds or something, which is insane, which means we can do a fuck ton more damage. Especially against all these oh god. It's the tall woman. She is, again, huge. We actually have to use these now. It's so bad. Okay, back to it. So I still got her, but I didn't. Fuck you, that's so lame. She's so freaky. If you were here last stream, she would appear every now and again, just as a ghost you could take pictures of. By that I mean, you know, a spirit photograph. So you would see her, like, standing, like, you know, on the other side of this fence, and she would just be, like, up here looking down at you. Not necessarily in this area, but that's, like, an example. Or when we were back at the tram station, when we went to the control room, if you looked outside the window, or out the window, she would be, like, you know, right there. She's not my type, she's way too tall. Like, I don't mind tall chicks, but I prefer them to be shorter. They're easier to handle, usually. I mean, a chick, I mean, I've been with chicks that are, like, my height, close. Or close to my height, I guess. But, I don't know, there's something about someone being diminutive. Okay, fine. Dankeschön nun, du bist so süß. Since you redeemed the, call you kid in German. Alright. So, for sure we can go up that way, and then up here. So let's... We have to go that way. So let's not do that. As usual, let's explore everywhere else instead of where we need to go. And fight every ghost. More of that film. So they really want us to be prepared. We've got like a few shots of that, right? Yeah, we got 36. Which is pretty good. Like, that's quite good. So, straight ahead is, yeah, where we need to go. Otherwise, there's a path here that goes this way, which you can barely see. I don't believe it'll let me zoom in. It doesn't. Like, even with a mouse. And then we can go up this way. Yeah. Well, actually, it wants me to go this way. So, we have to check around first. Saw you coming, bitch. Alright, so let's go... Yeah, let's continue this way. Because that should be it. Yeah. God, trudging through this place must suck. If I'm honest. Not to ruin the immersion too much. But just think of doing this. Like trudging through thigh-high water. Like almost waist-high. Oh. Like the camera's oh no, turn around this way. The camera's specifically like focused on the dump truck that she has. Alright, yeah, no, we have to go this way. Now, I didn't want to mention this before, or I wanted to, but I forgot to. So I'll do it right now when it's not super immersive. But I feel like the fatal touch that we can do, I forgot the name of it already. It was just on screen, but I wasn't looking. I feel like they added this mechanic specifically to show off the models in the game. Because sometimes when you defeat a ghost, right, you'll do that. You'll do a fatal, like, touch or whatever. Glance, was it? Fatal glance, I believe is the name of it. And when that happens, your hand stretches outwards and you reach towards, well, the ghost. There's a lot of ghosts in this game that have their cleavage out, so I'm sure you can imagine... Okay, that's a stone statue. I thought it was an actual mummy. So I'm sure you can imagine what they were expecting you to do. of all the clips, you choose to clip that. Okay. Large Jizo statues line the roads. They are deeply weathered and some are missing their heads. And like I mentioned at the start of this series, like, I don't play Fatal Frame to jerk off. I don't play these games to do that. So I can only imagine what they were expecting the player to feel. It's like, oh man, this like ghost is really fucking like attractive, but also I'm really fucking scared right now. And they want to be like scared and aroused at the same time. I don't know. I don't know what Koei Tecmo was thinking. But alright, Hisoka's journal too. We found only one of them. So Hisoka's journal has been left here. It appears she came this way after all. Beyond the Forbidden Valley is the sacred ground at the summit, the Twilight Peak, and the Lake of the Departed. If she has the ability, it's possible she was led there. Or perhaps I'm the one who's being called to that place. Right, so remember, the main spirit of this mountain, whenever someone comes to this place, well, they are not allowed to leave. Especially those that are bound by death, or those that specifically seek death, as in those who are incredibly suicidal. They come to this mountain in search of, you know, a way to go. And that's what that maiden will do. She will basically force you to commit suicide. She will guide your hand forcefully and make you commit suicide in whatever method you want it. By that I mean, if you were gonna, like, you know, tie a noose around your head, around your neck, she was gonna help you commit. Because some people will hold it, you know, at their neck, and they won't, like, do anything, but she will make you close the loop and then jump. So off to the Twilight Peak we go. This game looks so nice. It's a fucking, like, misty mountain in the middle of the night. Or not even the middle, it's probably like, you know, 10 p.m. or something. Or 22 for those that use the other clock. Alright, let's proceed. Or 23? No, 23 is 11. And we don't use 24, it just goes back to 0, but you know what I mean. And we have to go that way. Yeah, thought so. And this is another, like, Buddha statue. Yeah, the pinwheels on the rocks make a rattling sound as they spin. There seems to be another shrine or something up ahead. fatal plants. That's what it was. These are what, donation boxes? No, tombstones, I think. Maybe. If not, just markings, maybe? I'm not sure. Again, I'm relatively familiar with, you know, cultures around the world, but when it comes to like Japanese shrines, since they're all fucking different, they can all have like these little like effigies here. These could be whatever. They could be like specific symbols or specific little statues of certain gods or deities or children or anything, but we'll see. So, within the shrine sits a friendly-looking Jizo statue. Several small figures have been set around it. Several white cloths are tied around the tree trunk. Perhaps they're meant as some sort of ward. Yeah, she has some muffins. That's true. Also, I don't know if you're noticing, the fog is getting thicker as we go through this area. We're not supposed to go to this area yet, I assume, but the fog is getting much thicker. Titled The Rear Shrine. This must be what the shrine was dedicated to. The lost orphan children are called by the sunset to climb, called by the sun as it sets in the realm of the dead, crossing over into the netherworld. So that they might cross over into the netherworld as they come together and play, we honor them with effigies. Okay, so I was right. Those tiny little statues were of children. Which is also very scary to think about, considering how, you know, well, what this shrine is for, or what this entire mountain entails. But it's kind of nice that they have, you know, something for orphaned children that happen to die, so they have at least some place to rest, or find some way to the afterlife. And we also got type 00, so we got. I gotta use this at some point. It seems like this doesn't carry over. It's like blinking compared to these, so I should probably try to use this more in the boss fight. Because remember, I've described these as like survival, like horror weapons. So like survival knife, pistol, shotgun, some assault rifle, and then the rocket launcher. So it seems like type 00 does not go with you. So I will try to use that maybe in the boss fight of this chapter. I gotta remember. Instead of using just the pistol ammo or the survival knife ammo the entire time. But yeah, here, like you see how it kind of flickers and it becomes darker for a moment. That's so cool. That's such a neat effect. But yeah, I remember something about pinwheels being used, I believe, in children's graveyards in Japan. Yeah, no, we have to go that way. So that's probably what this was, or like what this is. Like he's probably this Jizo statue maybe is here again, like as a, not a patron, but as something or someone to watch over the children, and maybe that's why it's happy, you know, or it looks inviting. Wombo combo, no big deal. Alright, branching path. Oh. Yep, thought so. Let's go left. I should also remove the wetness from our character, because it's not wet here, and I don't think we're going to be able to get wet. But this technically makes the game harder, so I guess we'll keep it on. Another, probably a Jizo statue. Not super familiar with who Jizo is, so I can't talk too much about him, but maybe I'll look him up, and we'll talk about it next stream. If I do stream tomorrow, we'll talk about it. Here's another one with like a little hat. And then we're back at the start, aren't we? Yeah, we looped all the way back. Interesting. Come on. Fucking bullshit. Hidden, almost invisible against the jagged rock, stand several Jizo statues. Really? Wanna die again real quick? I guess they mean, or I guess she means the, this one. Because I can't see any others here. Anyway, we're going this way. Let's check these out. Maybe she's got something to say about them. Yep. It's a row of 5 Jizo statues draped in cloth. Is this a fucking puzzle that I'm gonna have to remember? I fucking bet it is. So I'm gonna do this. Wait, that's not it. I'll do this. And then if we go to our items and it's not notes. Should be camera. No. Photographs. Here we go. We can save these pictures. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Where's the one with all 5 of them? Ah, fine. I'll just take 2 pictures then. Take this and this. Like so. And now, yeah, there we go. So let's manage, save, and then manage, save. Because I bet these are gonna be, it's gonna be some fucking puzzle, and either we're gonna have to come back here and take like a picture in the right order, or I'm gonna have to remember like who has what and match something to match the statue, I assume. They look way too different from the other Jizo statues to not have. You know. Ew. To not have anything to do with the game later on, perhaps. Is this sulfur? A yellow substance has crusted around the rocks, venting the steam. The stench of sulfur fills the air. Oh my god, this place is dangerous as fuck. Take 100 shutter chance shots. Alright, we got him there. Okay, we're still doing fine on health. Mind you, the special shot that I have equipped, that little green orb on the bottom left, that one's specifically to heal me whenever I use that special shot. And if you look at the meter on the bottom left, it's at 60 right now, the blue one. So that's what it uses, right? And I should be using that a lot more often, but I keep forgetting to. Yeah, let's check this way out, because they want us to come back this way. I assume they want us to go like that. But let's explore. This place probably smells really fucking bad, because sulfur is well, quite toxic and quite dangerous. So, oh my god. And then a lake, a beach, of all things. Actually, what's this called? Entry of the Living South. Oh, we can walk over all of this. You can see the floor below, you can see the ground. You're gonna have to walk through all of this to get to that shrine. That's something. Back we go for a moment. This way. Just explore this little area, and then we'll, I guess we'll head on over to the Lake of the Departed. Now, for all we know, this entire area was probably submerged, maybe in more water, years ago. But as time goes on, you know, water cycle and everything, the lake probably... you know, lost some volume of water. And now it's like a little thin layer. Okay, so that's the way back to the forked path, and then we can go up this way. Which is where the game wants us to go.
are you notice?
I just realized that I was muted this whole time. My bad. Holy fuck. Well, we'll start again. I became a shrine maiden after I survived that flood. I was half dead when I awoke, alone amongst the corpses. I could see things that no one else could see. That was my calling. I purified my body, and when I arrived at the mountain, I was overwhelmed with a cacophony of voices. The talking trees, the whispering stones, the weeping water, echoes of past prayers piled up one on top of another. Time slowed to a crawl, and I could see each individual raindrop that fell. The veins on every leaf stood out vividly. Images of death flashed in front of me. I could smell the choking stench of death. I was told I would need more training. I wanted to flee as soon as I arrived, but no home to run away to. No matter where I go, it will be the same. In the end, I will be alone. And we got the blow lens. It deals twice the... Oh my god. That's pretty good if we're gonna be in, like, super tight situations, maybe. Let's see. Oh, no, not this. It's, items... No, where was it? Sorry. It wasn't the lenses, but... Where the fuck did we go to equip again? I think it was under the other menu. No, not this. I haven't done this in ages. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Equipment. My bad. Yeah. So, let's restore. That's crush. And then this is stuns. Stun. We probably don't need stun. We can take the slow lens, actually. Or we can use this one with, like, the rocket launcher ammo. So maybe we'll take that. Yeah. We can maybe... to equip and take pictures of different lenses and equipment that up here. Right. These are things that I already have in use. But, do I have anything else? No, that's it. Cool. We can actually enhance the lenses themselves as well. So, if you want to, like, get more more HP, we could probably use this real quick. And then one more time. There we go. So now we get one. So, like, every damage that we do, we just recover. Also, hey, Reno. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a little while again. But yeah, I accidentally muted myself. I think I was coughing, and then I unmuted myself. I'm like, alright, let's continue reading, and I forgot to unmute, even though I'm pretty, like, anal about remembering that. I'm doing well. Hopefully you've been fine as well. Especially during these trying times. Let's swap back to the regular ammo real quick. I also have to remember the... I don't think we can take a picture of her. Yeah. I'm gonna have to remember the kanji for these lenses, because I don't remember which is which. That and they require a full meter to use, which is why we're using the recovery one instead. But yeah, it reminds me of when what's it called? When I was doing the God of War playthrough, like at the beginning of the year, on the second or third stream, when I was editing the VOD, I noticed there was no audio, and I thought, fuck, did I forget to unmute for some reason? Right? That was like the, if you've played the God of War, like, you know, from 2017 or whatever, we got to, like, Elfheim. We did that boss, right? And then afterwards, I was going around the lake in a boat, and I was just talking about Elfheim. I spoke about, like, the history of Elfheim, some of the stories from Elfheim, and what it entails, what it is, and stuff like that for, like, an hour. And then I realized, oh, I have no audio, and I have to re-record all of this, and I didn't want to do that. And then it turns out that it wasn't me muting myself, it was Twitch that had released like some update, and then it fucked with OBS. Okay, I thought that was a ghost or something.
一緒に落ちましょう。
え？It's the beach from before. Have I lost her? I should leave here and get away from the mountain right now. Oh, they don't make me go back all the way through the fucking mountain. I thought they would. Yuri followed Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place, a woman appeared, the same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option was to run. Yuri recalled the outline of a large torii gate over the misty lake. Could that be where Hisoka was headed? Oh, S+. Let's go. I think SS, though, is still, like, the best rank. I don't remember. And if so, well, we certainly missed out on it. Alright, let's keep going. And yeah, this is again why I don't use any items. If you look at the points that we get from top to bottom, like herbal medicine, sacred water, etc., even the type 00 film, if you don't use any, or if you still keep whatever ammo you had for your film, you get a ton more points. Especially for, like, you know, the assault rifle ammo, the type 90, the type 00 only gives you 2,500 per. But if we would have found like 100 of those, we would have gotten a fuck ton of points, which would have been great. But again, just not using the embers I could have used the embers, right? But each one of them are also like 2,500 points. But if I don't use them, bam, 10k, no problem. So it's best to be frugal as much as I don't like, you know, or sorry, you have to be frugal despite not wanting to, because it makes the game harder, for one, as in on normal this game is way too easy still, but it also just yields more points, which is great. Like, look at this, like literally half the points that we earned, or over half the points that we earned from just shooting ghosts, we got as points for the items, which is great. Okay, so back to Ren. So keep watch. Now, I did want to check this out. Does he get any? He does get outfits. So all three of them get outfits. The thing is that I don't believe you can see what they look like unless you buy them, I'm pretty sure. So like if we want to get Yuri like an outfit, we can make her look like a punk or a cutesy goth ensemble or a blue swimsuit. In this cage ring, what does that mean? And then Ren gets a groom's outfit. My god. Do they have a wedding? I don't know. If they do, we haven't unlocked them. But Yuri's the one that we've been playing as. The thing is that these cost quite a bit, I think. I don't remember. So if we check, like, since you guys keep saying swimsuit, it's 10,000, which is whatever, right? We've got enough. But if we check it, this is what it looks like. Why is she wearing heels with this? That looks so fucking weird. That looks so fucking bad. Imagine climbing a mountain in heeled shoes. That sounds like a nightmare. But I guess we can use this next time. On the next chapter that we have with her. We can maybe check out the groom's outfit with Ren. And now he's wearing all white. He only gets 3 outfits and then a ton of accessories. And then with Miu, I mean, we haven't played as her yet, but we'll hold off on buying something for her. But these are all the things that we have so far. So we'll check this one out first, and then we'll go from there. She's also wearing keeled shoes normally. What the fuck? They're going up a mountain. Alright, let's start with... Well, yeah, when they trip or whenever you have to go underneath a log or something, you can see below their skirts, yeah. So the 8th drop with Ren Hojo. We have to keep watch. So, Miu and Yuri sleep after returning from Mount Hikami. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Ren and Rui keep a watchful eye on the girls to prevent it happening again. Right, because last time, I forget the name of the chick, because it's been like a week and a half, but the last time that we rescued someone from the mountain, we brought her back to the shop, to the store, and then she just got up in the middle of the night. And when we checked the security camera footage, we could see one of the ghosts ended up like just following her. And it looks like they were being led away by a ghost. So they went back to the mountain, and then that's when the chick killed herself by slicing her throat in front of us. So I guess we're trying to prevent that specific scenario from happening one more time. Okay, so anything that I want to buy? Probably not. If you have plenty of ammo with you, yeah, let's go. The Witching Hour. Ooh. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decide to watch over the girls through the shop surveillance system. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, the reason why Miu is probably in an unnaturally deep slumber, if you recall from the lore of last time, whenever a woman or whenever one of the maidens was shoved into the like black boxes and they were submerged in the black water, they weren't killed, they would not die, but they would be in a long eternal sleep in which they would never awaken from, because they were supposed to keep like those dark memories within them and then set them out into the ocean to be like freed or whatever. So my guess is that since we rescued Miu from a black box filled with black water, that's more than likely what happened. And she's either, you know, since she was only there for like maybe a few hours at most, she's probably still recovering from it, or she's still under the effect of it. That's probably what's going on. That's my guess. And mind you, this came out before FNAF, so.
監視カメラ動きましたね。
これがあれば何かが迎えに来てもわかるな。何があった？ルイ、大丈夫か？
大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Now remember, as far as we know, Ren doesn't have like spirit reading capabilities. Like he can't see ghosts, I think, but he can use a camera obscura. Rui seems to be unconscious, maybe, or maybe just asleep. I wonder what that rumbling was. Something must have happened on the mountain. Yuri and Miu have both been affected by the noise. I should make sure that they're okay. Do we have a camera? We do. We can't hear her thoughts. I should try doing this at some point. let's check the surveillance. So Haruka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Oh right, no, that's what happened. The ghost of the girl who slit her throat came for the girl that we rescued that she wanted us to rescue first. So something that might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds to see if the girls are okay. Alright, so once more, I guess, because I think I've explained this like 3 times, because I keep forgetting if I have or not. But a camera obscura in this game is a camera used to fight ghosts. You can see the undead, you can see the dead, and you can take pictures of them to quote-unquote capture their essence. This is due to the belief that in Japan or in foreign countries or foreign, I shouldn't say foreign, but non-Western cultures used to think that if you took a picture of them, you would capture their soul within the paper, right? Within the photograph. Like Native Americans used to think that, Asians used to think that. That's why if you went to Japan, for example, during the, I think it was the Edo period, or whenever we started trading with them, they did not like photography because they believed that it would steal your soul. So that's what the camera obscura's concept is all about, where if you take someone's picture, you take their soul, right? You put it within the picture. A camera obscura in real life, the short of it is it's a box that once light enters through it in a specific manner, it'll reflect the outside world within it. So for example, if you've got, imagine a square that's completely pitch black on the inside, and you poke a hole inside of it, or on the side of it, and then you go outside when it's really bright, the light will shine through that hole, and then it will reflect a literal image of the outside world within the box, almost as if you had taken a picture. The only thing is that the image will be upside down because of the way, well, refraction, like light refraction works. So what some artists used to do back in the day was they would make makeshift camera obscuras, and they would have them attached to their like drawing pads, and they would have a piece of paper underneath, and they would have the image of whatever they were looking at, let's say a wall, or, you know, some scenery with like a tree and, like, you know, a river, and then some building behind it, and they would sketch it. They would trace it upside down and then just flip it when they were done, and they're like, look, here's a nice little scenery image, right? And that's how we got so many like super hyper detailed like images back in like the 17 and 1600s and the like. I don't remember when it was invented, but you get the idea. Like, just due to the way that light refracts, it would then project over the board they were using to sketch on, and that was pretty neat. So that's the main difference. In real life, you don't use this to capture ghosts or to take pictures of ghosts. I have to check if Yuri and Miyu are okay. So, oh my god, it really will. Holy shit. Forgot she's in her outfit. She looks so weird. So far they seem okay. We'll do one more round, and we'll see. Because they look, you know, like the camera shakes a little bit whenever it's in their rooms. So I assume something might be happening to them. Not anymore. Okay. So we'll get up. They both seem fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and again just to be sure. They've been acting strange since the ominous rumble. Since that ominous rumble. What's happening on Mount Hikame? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have some books about it here. I mean, there's not going to be ghosts in my house, right? Or in my shop. So, Tales of Photography. It's a book about local folk anecdotes. So, imagine as I'm reading this, like time is ticking in the background, and like they're gonna be assaulted by ghosts and spirited away or some shit as I'm reading about stories about pictures. Anyway, the Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photography, of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed a faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to the man's house and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he only saw the man from behind with no sign of a woman. Days passed, and the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. So this is also something that we kind of covered last time, where there was a curse on the mountain, and it would be called the Ghost Bride curse or something along those lines. Here they called it the Photo Bride. Over there is the Ghost Bride, where when we went to the folklorist home, he managed to look at some of the pictures of the what are these called again? the postmortem photographs, where upon looking at one of the pictures of one of the maidens, the folklorist started hearing voices in his head, and they were warm, lovely voices. Now these voices were actually, or these words that he was hearing from, the voice itself, were actually a curse being placed upon him, in which, he would eventually go mad and die, essentially in the mountain. So, local customs. It seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hikami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there's a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori, and it is placed in casks to bring into their homes, used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give newborns its first bath, or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying: when Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with water. The custom likely comes from the mountain's sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. And mind you, that's pure water, that's capitalized, so it's a proper noun. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to the girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off, an explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. Or it could be referring to when the mountain is awake as in at night. Because remember that there's a second mountain, quote unquote, and that's when the sun goes behind the mountain, it turns into a more lively, or, well, should I say dreadful place. I really need to investigate Mount Hikami and find out what's going on there. You really should have been doing that for like the past 2 days instead. But let's continue surveillance. Nope. It was back here. Ooh. There it is. She's right out here. Alright, I guess we'll see what happens. Nope. There's static feed, yeah, in Yudi's room. If something strange happens on the camera, get up and investigate it. Yeah, no shit, dude. That ghost moved really fast, dude. Like, she was booking it. Damn, we missed it. We could have seen her slice her throat in front of us. She did it again. Yudi's notebook. It seems she's written in it like a diary. Yeah, it is a little creepy. Just having a girl haunt your room real quick while you're having nightmares. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death, and I see. People whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me from bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. That was a wasted, like, ammo, like a film. It almost feels like then, like, put her in this outfit. She still seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. And I think that was supposed to be the guy that hung himself. cuddle her. Right, I have to remember where Mew is, because I don't remember on the camera map. So let's see. I'll make a quick mental note of it. Alright, there she is. So she's in the guest room. Oh. The hell? That was in this room, I believe. She was here for a moment. Drenched note. There's a wet note left atop the bed. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar and everything will overflow. It will overflow and everyone will end together. It'll be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone, so that we can die properly before the end comes. So where the fuck is Mew then? Because that's the bathroom, right? This is the second floor. This is her room. And we've got hallway. And this is the chick that went missing's room, whose name I forget. Hisoka, I think. Oh, but there's stuff here. The female perspective. This honestly sounds like feminist, like literary theory, but this appears to be a book by folklorist Keiji Watari about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something in here about the maidens at Mount Hikami, or of Mount Hikami. The shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought a maiden's glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the shrine maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the shrine maidens of Mount Hikami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in an incident where the shrine maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the shrine maidens. Right, so again, remember, the incident where they were all murdered was because of a guy that professed his love for one of the shrine maidens. She rejected him because she's a shrine maiden, and, you know, it's her duty to be pure, and blah, 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 blah. And that resulted in him going mad, leaving, coming back the next day, seeing her, stabbing her, and killing her with an axe, the Japanese axe, which again are like long blades on a short handle, and then killing everyone else, all the other maidens, and then cutting their eyes, like holding the blade horizontally and stabbing them right between the eyes so that they could no longer see him because he could not stand their glances. So he murdered all the shrine maidens and then set the entire shrine on fire. Or he set himself on fire along with parts of the shrine, which was then put out. So, the ghost marriage. Here it is. Okay, well, I already talked about this, but here it is. So, this book was written by folklorist Keiji Watarai. Watarai. Maybe it can shed some light. The customs of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seemed to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions join the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens, Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the souls of the shrine maidens and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. There's a bed tucked away behind the desk. Yeah, we know. It's right there. Yes, it's very romantic. Leading the souls of people to die with you. Or to die for you, I guess. I should participate in the ghost marriage and find like there's this image that I saw of some Tibetan like priestess from like the 1600s, and she looked really, really, really pretty. She was like 20 or something. And I was like, man, can't believe I'm falling in love with a woman from 400 years ago. Anyway. So it's been 20 in-game minutes, it seems. Or 20 actual minutes. Oh. So she's coming to visit again, it seems. And she is in the guest room. So, Or one of the guest rooms. Okay, so there she is. It's this way, and then up this way, I believe. I think. I feel dumb now, because I didn't explore the shop enough to remember. Like, I saw it on the map, but... Let's see. I believe it was here. There are some stairs this way. No, that leads to my office. Fuck. Because that's the service entrance, and if we go up, it's here. The secondary storeroom. So this is Yudi's room. This is the other stairway. Okay. So we should be able to get to there from here, right? I believe so. We gotta hurry up. Nope, that's a restroom. Fuck. Alright, guess we're taking the long way. Hold on, Mew. Try not to die. I don't know my own shop layout, because I've only been in here twice. Okay, now from here, right, we go around the corner. I forgot there was this hallway. I gotta remember where that leads to. Oh. Everything seems normal. Maybe it was just static. Or maybe it was that hand that kind of moved away a little bit. Another book. Oh, The Tales of the Sunset. So what I was just talking about. So Mount Hikami's sunsets, the rumbling, maybe there's some clue in here. So Mount Hikami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that meant mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Hikami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, drawing people to their doom. As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that the locals washed in special water when these tremors happened, which we kind of read about a bit ago. So she seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. All right. The pretty kimono hangs on a rack. Maybe I was too slow. Let's see where this leads. Because I forgot these stairs were here. I remember there being stairs, but I forgot where. Unless these are literally outside of our office. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Why is the TV on? Thought she was gone for a second. There's nothing but static on the screen. I probably shouldn't switch the TV. I should probably switch the TV off. Come on. Get up there. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. So, she swung at me. I pressed X to do the quadruple shot, and the second that I did it was the second that she also hit me. So it took me out of the camera mode and straight to this menu, which is the same menu, pressing square or X, that will, bring you here. That's it. I needed like one more shot. No. Thought you were the expert, Mark. No, it's just I think the game doesn't read my inputs as quickly as I think it will. Because most of the times we don't have problems, but then that shit happens. Let me wrong button. Let me check our notes. So we got something new. What do we get? Seventh drop. Liquids, pure water, glands, pillars. What haven't we seen? Because all of these are technically new because I haven't checked them because we've been like reading them, right? Alright, nothing new. Who cares? Let's go back to surveillance. Okay, I guess I have to go to the shop. Actually, we'll swap back to this. Dude, this place is haunted as hell, man. I didn't take a picture, by the way, because there was no circle around their head, which is usually your sign to take a spirit photograph. Let's see if they're still there. They are not. Let's see. We have to actually use these. So as to not be murdered. Slowly drained. So she's in that room right now. Now that I think of that was kind of a waste. I shot like the second it let me. And it didn't count. Still around. There we go. That's it. Again, the fight took forever because I was using the weaker like camera shots. But either way, let's hope they're not dying because of this. Using 2 purifying embers, man, that is garbage. Oh, well. Yeah, we know the camera's going off. Wait, where? Rui must have woken up. So Rui's notes fall on the floor. What could this mean? Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I'd like to keep things between us just as they are, the relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity, but he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder, which way will he choose? What an interesting time to be playing this game. Sorry, that's just faster than turning the camera to see if there was anything there.
待ってくれ。
Oh, just a portrait.
おい、ルイ。 君は大丈夫か？
私やっぱり山に戻ります。私を連れて行ってくれますか？
無茶を言うな。危険すぎる。
そうですか。いろいろとお世話になりました。これお借りしてもいいですよね。小塚田さんも探せるかもしれないし。
おい待てよ。
殺した。じゃあ行きますね。
Ren is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miyu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miyu getting ready to leave for Mount Hikami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miyu, leaving a bewildered Ren behind. That was okay as well. We probably would have gotten an S plus or an SS, whichever it is, if we would have what's it called? Taken a picture of the man who, because we took a picture of the folklorist in her room, and then there was another another ghost that appeared for a second, and if we would have been faster, we would have been able to probably get slightly more points. That, or if I played a little better, we probably would have gotten better than an S rank. But it's okay. It's whatever. Maybe not using the 2 purifying embers would have been better. I also didn't want to use up too much of our ammo, because, you know, our Type 61 film, the shotgun film, was like running low. You know, the 25, it's kind of... Yeah. Right, 9th drop, and now we play as Miyu compared to Yuri. So we could get her a costume, I guess. So what do we have? Miku Hinasuki, the outfit, the Tormented. So I believe this is from Fatal Frame 1. And then a cutesy goth ensemble and a swimsuit. And then some other things. Not sure what to get her though. We've got 207,000 points. We could buy all 3 actually. Because we need like 160 or something to upgrade our camera. So might as well. Let's check out all of them real quick. Yeah, so that's the outfit from Fatal Frame 1. What the fuck is this? It looks so weird. And then the yellow swimsuit, which is just the same thing as Yuri's, but it's in yellow. They look so weird. All of these look so odd. If I'm honest, this one looks great though, because it's just a reference to Fatal Frame 1. But I don't believe she was wearing heels in Fatal Frame 1. I think she just had like flat shoes. Like imagine these exact same shoes but flat and non-heeled. So we'll go with like Miku's outfit, because Miku's outfit's fucking iconic. This is normally what she looks like, right? And then Miku's outfit from like the 90s. This is what she like wore to go find her brother. So let's go with this. Well, let's check out the 9th drop. So find Yuri Kolskata. So Yuri has vanished from the shop. Miyu takes the camera obscura and heads to Mount Hikami to search for her. And we're not buying anything. Should be good. So let's start. The Sacred Casket, Miyu Hinasuki. Miyu wakes up to discover that Yuri has been taken to Mount Hikami. She borrows Yuri's camera obscura and heads for the mountain, against Ren's advice. She hopes not only to find Yuri, but some clues to her mother's whereabouts as well. I can sense that Yuri headed for the mountain. If I use the camera obscura, I might be able to save her. And I may find clues as to where my mother is. Yeah. So, ammo type, seems like we've got everything from before. So let's go ahead and upgrade our camera. And let's go for camera upgrades. for the output. Oh wait, no, we didn't max this out. Let's increase output. It was 120,000, and now we need 160, so that's fine. We don't really need our range up. We should be good to go with this. So now we're gonna be dealing a ton of damage with this, like with garbage film. We'll be able to hit pretty hard. But yeah, I guess with the outfit that we have on right now, it is confirmed that this chick is Miku's daughter from, you know, Miku from Fatal Frame 1, which is crazy lore. That's really cool. What the camera obscura. If Yuta can use it, so can I. Slow motion shots. Hold down the shutter button to slow down ghosts. This consumes spirit power. When you let go or run out of spirit power, all targeted ghosts will take damage. That is interesting. Yeah, so it's like that's so fucking cool. That is rad as hell. It's too slow. Couldn't fatal glance them. That's my bad. Okay, some members. We need to stock up on as many of those as possible. And film. Yep. Okay. Seems like the same items will be here every time we come into this room. And then there should be more film. Yeah. There should be shotgun film. Nope. But speaking of... Also, her hair. I don't know if you saw, but it was like crumpled. It was like folded upwards. And then it slowly like unbent. Like it slowly became more and more unbent. That's hilarious. Let's see if she doesn't let us continue either. Or if we can explore down here. So there should be, yeah, this little cubby and then this one. type O film. Again, I have to remember to use that. I keep not using it. So if we get to what I think might be a boss fight, we can bust it out. And then probably like one-shot them with a fatal frame. And there's nothing this way. Okay. Now let's officially move on. I forgot Yuri is wearing the outfit. So when we see her, it's gonna be a bit weird. Because she's just gonna be in like these awkward, like white plastic, like heels. And a swimsuit. Let's actually kill this guy now. Guess he had one final attack in him. And then that's with like a fully upgraded camera, dude. That guy took quite a while. Oh, I thought I saw another one. It was the leaf. No, we have to get wet. Let's see, does it remember the map? It does. So where does it want us to go? This way. Okay. Well, let's re-explore, I suppose, see if we find anything else. We might have a rematch with the tall woman. There's nothing there. Also, she's shorter than what's her name, Mio? Or Yuri? No, sorry, than Yuri, the girl that we're coming here to save. Because Yuri, like, this water would reach her bottom thighs. There's a ghost. But with Miu, it's like almost up to her ass. You look at the like how much of the skirt is underwater. It is Miku. Okay, so 100% confirmed. Okay, so we want to check this area out first. That was Mother. I have to go get her. Oh, right, sorry. That's all you care about. Dense brush is blocking the way. I won't be able to get through. But that definitely was my mother. She's been here. Note from Miku. There's a scrap of paper on the ground. Did my mother leave this? I have to go. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I wonder what's down this way. Anyway, right now I need to find Yuri. She may know something that will help me. Yeah, so we can't go through there because there's a bunch of, like, brush in the way. Red spider lilies bloom on either side, to either side of the lantern line path. I never noticed these here in their low resolution. But red spider lilies in Japanese media tend to signify specifically death. So in anime, if you ever see, like, I don't know, imagine a scene where a guy holds a girl, right, in his arms, and they're in this, like, open field, and then the flowers bloom and they're all red lilies, right? It means one of them's about to die. And that's usually when the sun is setting and the girl starts floating up into the air and she's being carried away by the wind. And the guy has to, you know, hold back his tears as his beloved, like, leaves his arms into the night sky. And then she dies as soon as the flowers bloom, right? So was there a path this way? I don't think so. Oh, there was kind of a corner thing that we never checked. Oh, no, this was the Buddha, right? With the hat. Mm-hmm. Look at the way she waddles. Ugh. Ugh. I missed it. So I missed the chance to take a picture of whatever was down here. Like, I saw something glowing, and I'm like, oh, I saw something glowing up there. So I thought maybe an item was supposed to fall, which I don't think has ever happened in the game series yet. So I don't know why I thought that, but then I missed the ghost that was right below us. Alright, let's check this way. Around the corner. Gonna kind of speed up a little bit. Not to try to ruin the ambiance, but because we've already seen this area a few times. We're finding a ton of film as well, maybe because of the difficulty. But I remember, I think in the first game, this would give you 24 when you would find them, and this would be like 12 whenever you would find them, and this would be like 8 and 1. Something along those lines. So, it's interesting that we're getting so much shotgun film. I could be misremembering, but that's kind of what I remember. It could again also just be the difficulty. We're playing on normal, just literally makes the game, well, give you a normal amount of ammo. I hate when a hard mode is locked behind games. Like, you have to clear it once, it's like, well... You know, I don't want to do that. I want to play the game on hard mode first. And have a brutal time. Have, like, these ghosts squeeze my balls as I'm trying to take their, like, a picture of them. They're crushing them with their ghostly hands, and I have to fight back and make them not do that. Because that is fucking terrifying. I think I've used the analogy of strapping a car battery to your balls before to express difficulty. And that's what... that's what can make some games fun. Not being shocked, that is. We kind of still exploring. I don't think there's an item here. Quickly look over. There's one over here, but oh, just grab it this way. Stop looking. There we go. She just didn't want to put the fucking camera down. Come on, Mew, what are you doing? We got our health back with that final shot that I did. So if you haven't figured it out, for that guy, like, the trick is you have to hit him with one of those 5 like orb combo shots, where all 5 little orbs below the camera are lit up. And then that will remove his mask, which will then let you target him. Otherwise, you have to target like the thing that he's carrying on his back. And once you remove his mask, he becomes a lot like easier to hit. But I think I might be a little too frame perfect that the game doesn't like. Oh, this is an actual fight. That one went really, really well. Alright, so let's try going back up this way to the Shrine of Dolls. And then just try to go here. Right, the ward tree. There are many white cloths tied to the tree, tied to the tree flutter in the wind. Perhaps they're meant as some sort of ward. So that's another tree with a ward on it. I forgot to check this, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think we opened this the first time. Oh. But there's dolls inside. A lot of them. There is something around the corner, though. So let's go grab it. It's probably more like rocket launcher ammo. It is. Or it was, I mean. We've got 2. Yeah. Alright, the next boss that we encounter, we're really gonna fuck him up. Let's go this way. I don't remember there being many items in some of the upcoming or some of the past areas, so I'm not going to explore too much. I don't think I have any more. Oh, I have one mirror stone. Well, let's use one of these. There we go. Nice. Sadly, no fatal plans, but that's okay. Also, I didn't realize before, but this room, or this area, has a bunch of those black boxes. They're all black boxes here. So either they were made and left here, or these do contain maybe maidens or something. So, Black Diary 2. An old book with a black cover has been dropped on the ground. There are 2 boxes for shrine maidens. Those who will be pillars are to be placed in reliquaries. The pain of having their limbs crushed gives them strength. Those who can be stronger pillars are placed in caskets. Oh my god. Through the ghost marriage, pillars can last even longer. The caskets are made large enough to accommodate the groom she is joined to. To protect the casket, guardians shall be submerged around it. Guardians. Huh. Okay. Well, either way. Just remember that reliquaries are just like, you know, holy artifacts and stuff. Anyway, Water Design Journal 2. Another journal has been left in the same place. It's written in beautiful handwriting. Another shrine maiden goes to the shrine of the ephemeral to become a pillar. The black water is restless. During the witching hour, the mountain lets out a shriek. The funeral celebrant laments that the great pillar will soon succumb. The wedding celebrant is hurriedly making votives. The ghost marriages have begun. Maidens cannot be joined while in the mortal world. Only pillars can enter into ghost marriages. Perhaps this ghost marriage is meant to console maidens alone in their caskets. Since surviving that flood, I've thought I would live alone and that I would die alone. Perhaps here on Mount Hikami, that can be changed. Live alone and die alone, huh? Interesting. Let's swap to... Oh, we already had the shotgun ammo out. Jeez, that chick took a lot of shots. And I was lining up like perfect ones too, which is crazy. Okay.
さない。あなたも勝手に行かないで。
That's her. She's too powerful. Even the camera obscura does nothing. We have to run. Alright. Come on. So I died, but the mirror stone saved me. So that was a game over. Or an instant game over. So we gotta... Yep, there's a game over. Fuck. That was a wasted mirror stone. She's still here. Yeah, there she is. Like, just barely, but... I mean, she's on her way. Let's hope the power doesn't go out again. Like it normally does.
小塚田さん。ありがとう。どうしてここに？私も見えるから。多分あなたよ。人と違うものが見えるのが怖い。私には何もない。だから何も怖くない。
Her shoes are so big they clip through the floor.
いいえ、あなたも怖いはずよ。一人で残されるのが。
As Yuri waded into the mist over the lake of the departed, she was stopped by Miu. The distance between the girls seemed to narrow. Losing their parents at a young age and being able to see into the souls of others. The girls have more in common than they may have first realized. Yuri still hasn't found Hisoka, while Miu still searches for her mother Miku. The eerie dark figure that appeared at the lake may just hold all the answers. But why does she keep calling out to Yuri? Alright, that wasn't too bad. Our score was abysmal, but that's okay. Points earned, and then our total score, yeah, 96,000. What a shame. But you know what? I think this is also another good stopping point.